Well, new this morning, NFL running back Adrian Peterson is out on bond after turning himself into police in Texas. That there, his mugshot. The Vikings player was indicted on a felony charge of injury to a child.
His defense attorney, Rusty Hardin, is issuing a full-throated defense of Peterson. He put out a statement. I want to read you part of it. He says, Adrian is a loving father who used his judgment as a parent to discipline his son. He used the same kind of discipline with his child that he experienced as a child growing up in East Texas. And then that statement goes on to say, it is important to remember that Adrian never intended to harm his son and deeply regrets the unintentional injury.
You're in the kitchen with Chef Barrington, and Chef, no pressure at all, but you are feeding the top golfers in the world. This is their fuel to get them through the tournament. The entree.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a fillet.
Beautiful.
And we're going to go ahead and do a pan-seared red snapper.
This is your version of a surf and turf.
We're going to go ahead and sear the fillet to start with.
This is the sound we love to hear.
Yep, and then
this
pop right
one
on.
right there.
Right there. That's the perfect sound you're going to hear.
And you know, Chef, I just sort of discovered sauteing grape tomatoes and how much flavor. This spread is remarkable, from the beef to the tart, but you know what I can't resist and I gotta dig into are these. Come on, join me.
There you go.
Because goat cheese is my favorite thing. Cheers to a great tournament and a wonderful chef. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm happy.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it's certainly apple picking season here in Cupertino, and the theme of the day, big news, bigger is better. 2 iPhone 6s announced. Now your iPhone 5 and your 5S have a 4-inch screen. The screen size now on the iPhone 6 is 4.7 inches. Now there's an iPhone 6 Plus that has a 5.5-inch screen. This kind of moves into this territory we call phablets, phone/tablets, so a little bit bigger in size. And I'm getting a lot of tweets from guys saying, is this kind of dude friendly? Am I going to be able to hold this with one hand and put it in my pocket? We'll just have to grab some popcorn and watch that play out.
When Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. When Jesus says...
She is a singer, an actress, a model, and oh yeah, a member of one of the best-selling female groups of all time. Michelle Williams is definitely living her destiny outside of Destiny's Child. Her new album, Journey to Freedom, just hit stores, and she actually joins us now. Tell us about how you've transformed into this gospel genre.
Well, this is my third gospel type album. My first one was in 2002, and then 2004. 10 years later, another one. And it's called Journey to Freedom because there was a period in my life where I decided that I wanted to be free from whatever it was that could have been hindering me or distracting me to be my very, very, very best. So I wanted people to go on this journey with me to inspire them that it's okay. You might have to be alone. You might have to release friends, whoever is around you, whatever element is keeping you from being great. It's time for us to really be great.
One, good. Knees up. Knees up. Good. Nice job.
So at least I'm laughing and having fun.
Right. You'll start to speed it up. You'll be able to do this. Don't worry when you become a member.
That is awesome. All right, let me try this. Let me see if I can do the speed.
A little faster.
Come on, girl.
1, 2. 1, 2. Good. All right.
You know, I like this unique take on men themselves, the abusers getting help, because this is often a cycle. It often starts in childhood. People have experienced domestic violence themselves, and they continue this cycle, and the focus is breaking it. How do you do that?
Well, in a number of ways. One, we do offer the opportunities for men who want to get help to get help, but also more important is we do a lot of educating of the community, because at the end of the day, violence against women is not going to stop by just trying to work with a handful of guys who happen to get caught. It's going to have to be a cultural shift.
And I was a little curious. This was actually a Pinterest challenge, which coming up on Weekend Express, we're going to show you how to make it a little later in the week. But for now, we're going to test it out and see what you all think.
You got some goodness in the middle, too, right?
So here's the deal. It's a graham cracker crust, pumpkin cupcake, And then the marshmallow and chocolate topping. See how
Yeah, I
middle
see
there's
that.
some
Look at
marshmallow?
that. Look at Lynn Berry.